Hello, my lovely Pisces, my home team. I'm so excited to do this reading. I'm a Pisces, Pisces Sun and Pisces Venus. And I always feel like, I do the readings for the zodiac signs in order. Pisces is always last. And so I'm very excited to be here with y'all. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, or if you have a stellium, remember that some of this might be for you or for another Pisces. But that being said, this is your reading for August 2023. We're going to get into it, do a little past, present, future spread. Pisces, we got a big month coming. So we kick off August with a full moon in Aquarius on August 1st, and then a full moon, blue moon in Pisces at the end of the month on August 30th. So I'm excited. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, in honor of that Pisces blue moon, I'm offering 22% off all of my offerings. So tarot readings, all my courses. I have witchcraft and wellness bundles and ebooks for all my baby witches out there that want to learn. Use code Blue Moon for 22% off. We're going to get right on into it, Pisces. We're going to start with past. What was happening in the recent past for my Pisces lovelies? Maybe chaos mode does not want to. Oh, there it goes. 10 of Cups. We love to see it. Emotional fulfillment, the realization that happiness comes from within and not from without, but it's also, it's like the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles are like where we're all trying to be. Happiness, joy, fulfillment from your family, fulfillment from your job, fulfillment from your life. And I think it's like we kind of maybe had that aha moment, Pisces, of like, oh, that's what I want. Definitely a little bit of a chaos energy. Son of Wands and Son of Swords. This is the Fire Pony and the Lightning Pony. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords just flew out of the deck. Very quick movement. A lot of moving pieces, a lot of moving parts is what I'm hearing. It could also have been a person, a young masculine fire or air sign, but to me it's coming off as more chaos. You can see in the Son of Swords he has like a tornado in him. Son of Wands is a volcano. A little bit volatile energy in the recent past, Pisces. Maybe no real sense of direction, or maybe it's like, because the 10 of Cups, it's like you're trying to find the 10 of Cups. I think it's like, knights are on a mission, and you're like on this mission. You're like, I'm on a mission to find my fulfillment, to find my love, my joy, my contentment, my emotional happiness and abundance. We're a little bit all over the place, Pisces, though, with that energy. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Balance. Equal giving and receiving. Realizing that you're also worthy of receiving what you give. 8 of Cups. Yeah, I think it's like, this is like we were, Pisces, on the journey to finding the 10 of Cups. That's all these things that were happening here. It was a little bit chaotic at first, but then it was like, okay, 6 of Pentacles, I've realized I am worthy of receiving as much as I give. And 8 of Cups, now I'm walking away from anything that does not serve that is not 6 of Pentacles, that is not like balance. It's not like people, places, things that are just taking and not giving, and that's not to say that you are giving because you want to get something in return, right? But you cannot give, and the person takes, and there's no balance there. You have to also be open to receive and believe that you are worthy of receiving, because you are, Pisces. Definitely a little bit of rest here in the recent past. 4 of Swords, taking a little break, I think, while you were working through all of this. All of this was it was a big, I feel like, mental, emotional journey for you, Pisces, of like realizing what your 10 of Cups is, realizing that you are deserving of receiving. A little bit of chaos, but you finally walking away. The 8 of Cups, you can see here, is this octopus eating trash. You're no more eating trash. You walked away from it. And 7 of Wands, it was like you had this victory. You had this, the victory was the Ace of Swords, this new way of thinking, this new realization of like, wow, I am actually worthy of and deserving of good things. Would you look at that? New way of thinking, and now you're defending it. You're like, I'm not letting anything get in the way of what I deserve, what I know I deserve, and again, it's not like it's not a conceited or like well, I deserve this. It's like I deserve balance. Like, you know, I give and I give and I give. I also deserve to receive. I think you finally kind of had that realization, Pisces, of like, oh yeah, wow, huh? Maybe I am a good person. Maybe I do deserve good things, right? And now you're very defensive in it, not in a bad way, but you're like, yeah, oh, hey, yeah, I do deserve good things. Seven of Wands. You're like, oh, you're like, now I'm fighting off anything or anyone that makes me feel like I'm not. So good for you, Pisces. For you, Glen Coco. All right. What's happening in the present for Pisces? Now that Pisces has this new mindset of believing in their worth, what's going on in the present? Knight of Pentacles now. So in the past we have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Now we're more focused, we're slower. Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but we're slow and steady wins the race. We're not as like chaotic all over the place. Now we've had this realization of I deserve things. I deserve good things. I'm a good person. Now we can move forward slow and steady. Four of Swords. There still might be some rest that you need to do here, Pisces, in the present. Taking a break. No rash movements. Moving from this Knight of Pentacles place, slow and steady. The Hierophant, the card of Taurus. Also a card of perhaps a guide or a teacher, but it's also the card of marriage and these structures in our society and religion and these things that kind of the rules and regulations and structures of which we live our life. And I think as you're resting, you're kind of reevaluating those things. What are the structures of which I rule my own life? Maybe you are seeking out a guide or a teacher in this time to help you out. But I see more of this as, again, this is kind of like an internal thing that's happening inside you, Pisces, of like, now that we have that new mindset, it's like everything is changing. All the traditions, all these long-standing like ways that you have been living are like shifting now. The structures and the rules and the regulations and the rigidities of your life and the traditions that you live by are now shifting. Two of Cups could be some fun, flirty energy coming in for you, Pisces. A new partner, a new friend. There's a Cancer symbol on there. Could be a Cancer in your life. Eight of Cups again. You're continuing this process. You're continuing this process of walking away what doesn't serve you. Walking away from grief, disappointment. And it is, the Eight of Cups is a card of like, you know, it is a little disappointing to walk away from those things. But it's like, you know that like you're worth more than that. You're worth more. You deserve more. Six of Cups. Soft, sweet love, nostalgic love, inner child healing, going back to the things from your past that make you happy. Focusing on that as your kind of healing. And we love to see it. Moving on from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords. Putting down the swords, stopping the fighting, stopping the chaos, and moving on. Turning those swords into flowers. Six of Swords could be a physical migration or move somewhere, but wherever it is, whether it is physical or mental, it's a card of leaving behind, of release. What are you leaving behind? What are you taking with you forward on this journey? I'm feeling like a heavy like cleansing, cleaning, getting rid of the old, a purging of the stuff that was based in that old way of thinking. You're like, get rid of it, don't want it. The Hermit, card of Virgo, another card of rest and hibernation and taking a break here in the present, Pisces. The Hermit, the Four of Swords is like the baby card to the Hermit. We have both here. The Hermit takes this lantern inside and does some soul searching. I think you're still on this soul searching journey. We have a Tower moment, but you know what? It doesn't look like it is a bad Tower moment. We have the Six of Pentacles again and the Page of Cups. I almost think it's like we're like avoiding a Tower moment because of where we're coming from with it. It's like, you know, with the Page of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, like this isn't, yeah, and the Nine of Pentacles, yeah, this isn't a bad Tower moment, or it's a Tower moment that we can easily navigate because we have the tools that we need to deal with it. Or I like to say, be the Tower. It could be a Pisces, us, I'm a Pisces, being the Tower in our own lives. Because again, we realized that all these old things were part of our old self, this old self that didn't believe in themselves. And now we're like, goodbye. I'm just gonna nuke that, like watch it explode and move on with the Page of Cups, filling our own cup, fun, flirty energy. Six of Pentacles, again, we had it in the past, we have it now in the present, equal give and take, balance. And the Nine of Pentacles, single, independent, abundant, harvest, just the most abundant. Independent abundance. You can take care of yourself. You don't need anyone else. Like, you were able to support yourself. We'd love to see it, Pisces. What's happening in the future for my lovely Pisces? I've been like failing at shuffling lately. Like, the cards are just all over the place. Just like that. I guess we'll take them. Fine. So many pentacles. Lord. All right. Let's just... Okay. Six of Pentacles again. Like, Six of Pentacles is definitely the vibe, Pisces. It's in the past, present, and future. That's what you need to be focusing on, is equal give and take. And looky here, we have a journey from the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. So if you're asking yourself, but Natasha, how do I focus on the Six of Pentacles? I do not know. I'm going to tell you. Five of Pentacles is financial loss, feeling alone, rotten harvest, being out in the cold. 0 out of 10. That's where we have been, Pisces. We're like, no, like lonely, you know, again, could be financial loss, being out in the cold. And if you're wondering of how to get to that, to the Six of Pentacles, here's how. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Stability. Stability, 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 stability. What can you build that's stable in your life? How can you lay a foundation? Security and stability. Also a card of marriage. Support family around you. That's what you need to be focusing on. Ace of Pentacles. New offerings coming in. Follow those new offerings. You can build them into so much more. This is an offering from the universe, like, here you go, here's this pentacle, let's build off of it. But take it slow. Slow and steady, stable, secure. Again, will all lead us to the Six of Pentacles. Getting that, what we deserve, because we have been giving and giving and giving. If we want, you know, to receive, we have to focus on stability. The Ace of Wands almost flew out while I was shuffling. Now it's at the bottom of the deck. Again, it's like following your passions, following your creativity. You can do that while being stable. I think we think that, like, well, how can I follow my dreams and also be like stable? Because following my dreams seems like a really massive leap that I have to make, and like I have to kind of go, you know, really far with it, and like I can't be stable. I have to take this massive adventure and this massive risk, and no, you don't. You can follow your passions and be stable. I promise. What else is going on for Pisces in the future? Wheel of Fortune, new cycles await. New cycle. New cycle. Queen of Cups, that's us Pisces. Queen of Water, Queen of Emotional Maturity, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A wheel of Fortune based in that energy. It's a little bit frugal, kind of a warning to stay out of the scarcity mindset, but make sure everything, again, checks and balances. We're staying balanced. Our finances are staying balanced. That doesn't mean you can't go and have a little fun. 3 of Cups, celebrating, partying with your friends. It's like a balance here of that stability versus, like, not party energy, but stability versus going out and having fun. I feel like we believe it's like that we can't have it both, but you can. You can have both. It's an act of balance. And the Six of Pentacles is continually telling us balance, 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 balance. All right, we have a variety of cards here. We have the 10 of Swords, the King of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. Slightly conflicting energy is at the bottom of the deck. Justice. Balance again. It's like 2 things can exist at the same time. They're again, the scales are balanced. Two things can exist at the same time. You can be stressed and tired and over it. Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords. This is anxiety, stress, nightmare, the worst, some of the worst feelings ever. However, you are fighting back, slaying that dragon here. But it is not the funnest energy, and it's all mental. It's mental strife, nightmares, betrayals, anxiety, all those things. But we have the Two of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the King of Cups. Two things can exist at the same time. You can be stressed and having these nightmares and dealing with these, life, capitalist hellscape. But you can also be having fun, maybe going on some dates, having some fun, flirty energy, planning your future, and staying emotionally stable, King of Cups. You can have both. We got to deal with this stuff that's going on in the mind, Pisces. These nightmares and stress. But you don't have to let that rule your life. The problem, I'm not problem, but like as a Pisces, I know that we are our own worst enemy. We're our own worst critic. We get very stuck in our head a lot of the times. We get stuck in our escapist ways and our delusion, and we don't want to be in reality. That's usually what leads to that Nine of Swords, that 10 of Swords. But we can get out of it. You can be both sad and happy at the same time. I know it sounds crazy, but you can. Come back down to earth. This is what I've been trying to say. I couldn't put it into words, but the Oracle deck said, here you go. Come back down to earth. You don't need to be panicking all the time. Worst case scenario rising. That's that 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Come back down to earth. Perception is reality. Don't forget that. I'm thank you, Oracle cards, for putting what I was trying to say into words, because my words are not wording. Mama Aya, the Divine Feminine. It's similar to the High Priestess energy, trusting your intuition. Literally every card about like coming back down to earth and getting grounded and yielding to reality. Stop with the catastrophizing, Pisces. I'm calling myself out with this one. What if it all turned out better than you expected it to? Rainbow, what if we best case scenarioized instead of worst case scenarioized? Magic is immediate. That thing that you're wishing for, it could literally come out of nowhere. Why are we so keen that like the tower moments, again, like I was saying, that tower moment wasn't necessarily bad. Like that tower with the cards around it, the Page of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles, suggested a tower moment of good things. Why does the immediate sudden change always have to be bad? That's us catastrophizing. What if like the chances of something really awesome happening to you are just as likely as the chances of something really terrible happening to you, but we're so stuck in the terrible. Literally says absolutely not. Like, stop getting stuck in the like, well, the worst and the bad things. I know we live in a capitalist hellscape. I know the bad things happen. I've had the bad things happen. The worst things that you could ever have happen to you that have suddenly just happened, I've had happen. I understand, but yeah, exactly. We need to move past. Death is the healing. You need to start walking towards the light at the end of the tunnel instead of staying here in the darkness. Here's the best. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Check to self. It says, paid to self, paid in full what is owed from the universe. Checks and balances. Equal giving and receiving. You give, Pisces, and finally, it's gonna pay off. You're gonna get what you are owed. Receive what you have given. Like, the scales are gonna balance. It is, again, this is future, so we're kind of stuck in this liminal space here. It says, welcome to the liminal space. What is chaos to the flies, harmony to the spider? So we're kind of in it right now. We're in that chaos, liminal, like, I don't know what's happening. Focus on stability, focus on grounding, focus on slow and steady, building your foundation, and that check to self will come. You will be paid in full what you are owed from the universe. The scales will balance, my friends. Don't forget to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I hope this resonated, my lovely Pisces. Don't forget to book yourself a personal reading. Use code Blue Moon for 22% off. I think that's it. I hope you have a wonderful August. I hope you enjoy that full moon at the end of the month. I'll see you then again before that. I do have a full moon yoga class and tarot reading for this upcoming one in Aquarius on August 1st on my channel if you would like that. Otherwise, I'll stop ranting at you, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful August, and I'll see you next time.